morning you knew that you had a feeling Kevin Love was going to have a big game. As you wake up this morning and get ready for tonight's game, is there an idea of who might have that big game for you guys tonight?
We haven't started yet. We haven't started, but we got a great opportunity to take command of the series. But we're gonna have to work. We have to work. We know this team's gonna come out with everything that they got. Very resilient team, as we've seen throughout the first couple rounds. So we look forward to the challenge.
What changes do you anticipate Boston making tonight?
I think both teams make adjustments. I mean, that's just the playoffs. Teams always make adjustments from game to game, so we have to be ready for whatever they decide to do today.
You said yesterday that you could be better, and you didn't feel all that great yesterday. How do you feel this morning?
I feel great. I'm ready to go.
Is there any part of you that hopes they double you?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I can read the game no matter how the game is played. If I'm being single covered, or if I'm being doubled, or blitzed off my pick and rolls, or double when I'm in the post, I know how to read the game. So, and our guys are ready to attack it no matter what happens.
Coach Stevens said yesterday that you're a better player now than when you got into the league. How do you keep getting better today?
And I think Coach Stevens is a better coach than he was when he first got into the league too. So, I think it's mutual respect.
LeBron, you got to experience the playoffs in your third year in the league. I'll tell you, kind of a guy in Jalen Brown in his rookie year. How valuable is that experience for a young guy to have to play a big time playoff basketball?
It's very valuable. Anytime you get an opportunity to play, meaningful minutes throughout the regular season, and then be able to be a part of the postseason in your rookie year. I mean, it's very meaningful. I mean, you can carry that, throughout your career and lean on that for experience. And like you said, I wasn't able to get that in my first 2 years, but for a young guy to get that right in his rookie year, I think is very, very valuable. And the fact that he's playing with a great team as well, so that definitely helps too.
LeBron, Tristan said yesterday that the third quarter was one of the disappointments from Game 1. What can you do differently tonight coming out of the half to make sure that you keep the foot on the pedal?
Well, I mean, we scored the ball well. We just didn't defend as well as we did in the first half. We gave them a lot of some open looks that some like Coach Lewis say, some of our defensive schemes, something is going to be open, and but we have to figure out a way to try to still get hands up on some of those threes, get contests. But they had definitely a powerful third quarter that we don't want to let that have any momentum going into tonight.
Is it more of a mentality thing coming out of the half?
It's just a game plan. You follow the game plan, you stick to the game plan. It's close to 48 minutes. You're going to execute it.
LeBron, how much of the game is mental, and how long do you think you could grasp that entire? It seems like since you're on the court, it's so mental for you.
It's all mental for me at this point. Don't know at what point in time or what year it was for me where it became that, but I think I put a lot of work into the game as far as the physical side and take care of my body, but it's all mental for me. Understanding exactly what's going on throughout the course of a game. From both teams, understanding what we want to do, understanding what they want to do, and things of that nature. So, for me, it's probably 90% mental for me.
Is there an anticipation that a desperate team here tonight, things could get a little ugly, could get a little chippy out there?
I think the referees will do a good job. No matter how the game is, they're gonna ref the game. How the playoff games is played, and for us, you don't have to worry about that stuff. You go out and play the game, and the only thing that matters is how we can put together a 48-minute game to win. So I don't go into a game expecting anything besides just play the game and see what happens.
What differences have you seen in your teammates going through this process now as the reigning champs?
I think it's the same process. Since we all came together, and this team has been formed, we wanted to compete for a championship, and there's been no, that's just the word every single day. But we want to always follow the process and understand that you can't shortcut the process. But our ultimate goal is to compete for a championship, and we've been able to put ourselves in position to do that. For the 3 years that we've been together, so that's been pretty constant.
Coach said he feels like there is a little bit more of a swagger, a different confidence.
Well, we've always been a confident bunch, and we knew. I think this season, our main thing was health. Couldn't get healthy, so we couldn't understand or see exactly what team we could become because we couldn't get healthy. We couldn't get the lineups out there on the court. We couldn't get, the rhythm and the camaraderie on the floor because, Coach had to go with so many different lineups and couldn't really fully see what the roster was all about because of injury. So, being healthy at this point in the season definitely helps a lot.
I know there's always a sense of urgency. Coming off of what happened last year, do you feel more at ease this time around than maybe years past?
No. can ask somebody else that, but no, not for me. I still can't see.
All right, that's going to wrap it up.
Appreciate it.